Hello Gary, how you doing? Appears you're the only one here so far. Don't know where everyone went. People asked me to go live, and there's no one bloody here for it. Right. Right, we've got the Lamb Bilati merch thing. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Yeah, this lamb merch thing is basically stuffed pepper. Oh. Let me bloody hot. That. No one trusts me anymore to sit and wait in the chat. They wait until they get a notification now that I'm actually live, which fair play. You know, I get it. This is chicken chili masala, so I'm going to put that after the rice. This is sag paneer. That's the sag paneer. Put up there for the moment. Pete, good evening. Ibrahim, hello. Vamp Diva, hello, good evening. To Official, hello. Tracy, hello. Connor. Which one, the pepper or the thing? It's basically a stuffed pepper. I ideally, I probably wouldn't get it again because it was £5. So it's a bit pricey for a stuffed pepper. We've got, come on, man. One thing I don't like about Indian takeaways is you don't get any anything for free. They don't want to treat you with any free items, man. Like, I don't eat poppadoms, so it don't bother me. I couldn't care less because they'll just go wasted anyway on me. But for the most part, yeah, Indian takeaways don't give any freebies, man. You know, no matter how much you spent. Blue. First Navy vessel just went past mine. Ah, damn. That's see, that's good, man. You've got some nice views of the river. All right, let me put what? No, I'm filming. All right, I can't give you attention now. I'm filming. Wait until I've finished, all right? And you know what annoys me about Blue as well? He wants attention all the time. I give him attention. I'll hug him in the bed and stuff. All he wants to do is climb off and go away. You know? But yet when I'm filming, it's like he wants the attention. Right, this one here is the lamb kufta. It's like a lamb kufta curry. Kimberly, you're welcome. Yeah, just a heads up, these live streams, I will not be doing any more drive alongs during the live streams because they are, I don't have a strong enough signal on my phone. And it's, yeah, I saw the last live that I recorded. I wanted to play it back and see how it was. It was awful. It was pretty much, until I got the food home, you know, until I got home with the food and everything, it's pretty much unwatchable. It really, really was. So, yeah, there'll be no more ride-alongs with me collecting the food during the during the lives. Right, let's put these. Put this in here. Where's my... Right, where are we? The weather has been a washout since I've been back from Monday. Yeah, why'd you come back, Gary? It was lovely weather until you come back. All of a sudden you come back and then, you know, the sun disappeared. And we got all the crap weather. No, like, yeah, all next week is going to be raining as well. Well, in my area, it's going to be raining all until Saturday. No. That. Yeah, I don't know what that is there for when there's nothing to use it with. Yeah, I'm keeping well, man. I'm keeping well. Also, just a heads up on next week's videos. They're a bit there, like they're not bad. Well, I think the first one is probably quite bad, but the Greg's one is not bad. But I took the GoPro with me, and all I could see is my dash and the floor again. So yeah, I gotta sort that out. I got a load of attachments that came with it, so whether it means I need to try and raise it up using other attachments, we'll see. Right, let's try this kufta curry type thing. Where's my potato? On the menu, it said kufta with potatoes, with steamed potatoes or something. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to get an aloo bhaji because this kufta kebab type thing, or this kufta curry thing, comes with them. All it's got in here is a couple of tomatoes. Where's my potato? Right, let's have a bit of the saag paneer. We did. I think it was either 34 or 35 I got here. But yeah, I think in London it was like either 35 or 34.7 or something along those lines. And the kufte, Tibet, like the kufte curry type thing, it's not worth it. That was like £12. Yeah, expensive and not worth it, in my opinion. You could have just got a normal curry. Same price for the curry. You have a curry with 12 quid. Damn. Yeah, hopefully, well, you won't have to wait. You won't have to wait long, because normally when I go away, same thing for you. Whenever I go on holiday, the heat comes. So it'd be nice and hot. Oh, that's got some heat to it. I only had like a tiniest bit. Yeah, when I go away at the end of the month, the sun will come back here. I hope that the sun will still be in Morocco, because I'm staying at an all-you-can-eat, and it's got like loads of swimming pools and stuff. Like it's like a swim park type thing. That's good. It's really hot. It is really hot, but it's not like Vindaloo hot. Because I wanted a curry with a bit of heat to it. Oh, it might be a bit too much heat to it, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It does hit. It does hit different. Like oh. We went to Tenerife. I think about 10 years ago. 10, 12 years ago, we went to Tenerife. And it was 26-ish in temperature. And yeah, it was so hot. The floor, like the tile floor, we was burning our feet on it and everything, man. It's weird how heat hits different in different countries. And this couple weeks, it was 35. So technically really hot. Really hot. It didn't feel it. It felt warm, but I've had times where I've been in a house and it's been so hot. I've been sweating. It feels stuffy. It didn't feel like that this time around. It was hot, but it weren't like, I don't know, it weren't like a stuffy heat. $15 chews each mouth. Mastication is best. 15 chews each mouthful. Gary, you can consider Tracy living in the Bermuda Triangle. I've heard of Canary Wharf, but not been there. I've actually worked two places at Canary Wharf. I worked in Canary Wharf building. I doubt it's still there, or I doubt it's still owned by the same people. But in Canary Wharf, on the ground floor, there used to be like a sandwich bar. We used to do sandwiches. I worked there. The same person had two shops. Had one in, was it Marylebone? I think it might have been Marylebone. And I worked there, and they needed help, so they sent me over there for a day. I think I worked there twice. I believe, I'm not 100%. And I worked in a pub near Canary Wharf as well. Nice area. Hi Dean, what's that you're drinking? I can't work it out. It's called Angelo Poretti. It's Italian beer. Unfortunately, because my live stream is mirrored, yeah, it's Birrificao Angelo Poretti. So, yeah, I got them a while back when I got the other beers I did on the live stream, because they was free. Was it free for £18 or free for £20 or something along those lines? I think it's still in date. It should be. Yeah. 3rd of the 1st. So I've got until January to finish these. So they are still well in date. But yeah, I've still got, what is it? Carling or Carlsberg? That's it. That's the 3rd pack I got, because the first one was it Foster's? Was it? I can't remember what this. We're talking a while back. I can't remember what it was I bought. But yeah, that's when I got these. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was 27 when we went to Tenerife, and yeah, I got blisters. I got sunburn, and I got blisters on my back, and I won't get anywhere near that here. Never heard of the Backrooms. I don't even know what it is. I don't know if it's a show, movie, what. I haven't a clue. I haven't seen it, so. Oh, sorry, I didn't see like the comments. What I'm trying to do this time around is, rather than give my 100% focus to the comments, I'm trying to eat a bit as well. So at least that way it's not an hour and a half before I finish all the food sort of situation. And yeah, sometimes the comments are gone past. I didn't even know you asked. But yeah, that is a beer as well. Oh, well, congrats on going 3 months without a drink. Wouldn't mind meeting Adam Sandler. You know what? I wouldn't mind meeting Adam Sandler as well. See, he seems like a really nice guy. You know, I've not seen loads of interviews or seen loads of videos of Adam Sandler out and about and stuff, but from when other people are giving interviews and stuff about Adam Sandler, they have said he's really lovely. He's a really nice guy. What's the pepper like? What's it stuffed with? The pepper's okay. It's stuffed with lamb. I don't know if you can see it properly. But yeah, there's little lamb chunks in there with like onions. What I don't mind as well, what I do like, is it tastes like the pepper as well. So when I've not had any of the pepper, but when I'm eating a lamb, I can taste the pepper, which I like, because I like the pepper. I think it's nice. Met any celebrities? I met a few. I met Ian Wright when I was a child. He was giving out. Basically, I used to go to karate when I was a kid. There was a church on Pownell Road where I was born in Hackney, and they used to do karate at the church. We went to some competitions, and Ian Wright was there giving out the trophies. So I got to meet him. I met Gilberto, old Arsenal player. He came into the shared apartment I had with some Brazilian girl. He come to visit some Brazilian girl, and I met him. He seemed okay. But I only spoke to him for a little bit. I saw Michael Jackson, didn't speak to Michael Jackson. I saw Pete Burns. I didn't speak to Pete Burns. I spoke to the old band on Britain's Got... No, what is it? What was it before Britain's Got Talent? There was another show before Britain's Got Talent. A singing show. I met the guy, one of the band members from Hearsay. His mum lived in Hoxton Market. I was working in a minicab office, and he come in to get a minicab. I didn't, I smiled at him because I thought it was funny, like he's in here to get a taxi. But I didn't interact with the guy. I didn't chat with the guy or anything like that. Who else is there? I think that might have been it, Yeah, the stuffed pepper is okay. Considering this curry without the rice, not including the rice, with the rice and the curry, right here on this plate is £15. Just the lamb and the pepper is £5. It's nice, but I don't know if I'll get it again. I don't know. I'm not sure because it's a bit pricey, man. I like the kufta meat. I like it from here, but that's definitely not worth £12. You know, there's no tomatoes. Sorry, there's no potatoes in it. You know, where's my steamed potatoes? It had it on the menu. It said kufta, you know, lamb kufta, and it said with steamed potatoes and something else. But I wouldn't pay £12 for that. It is, man. That's why I don't get it often. Like, yeah, that's why I don't. The last Indian I had was on the channel. You know, if I'm not, I shouldn't really be doing this because on live stream, I might make from adverts maybe £5 from doing live streams. So to buy an Indian where I'm not going to get as much money back as I would if it was a normal mukbang, it don't feel worth it. Like, if I'm not gonna earn from it like a normal video, I wouldn't do Indian. I just feel like it's just way too expensive for what you get. You know, I mean, you can get sweet and sour chicken balls for what, £7? You know, and you get 10 chicken balls. You can get a chicken omelette for like £6, and it comes with chips as well from a Chinese. You can get yourself like a chow mein, maybe £10. You know, it's far more cheaper getting Chinese than it is an Indian. Oh, pardon me. I'll have an Indian. Can I eat pulled pork off? Jesus, that curry is expensive. No more than a 10 off. Yeah, that's what I mean, man. It's £12. It's just not worth it. You know, and it you know what annoys me? Yeah. Yeah. You know what grates on me is London, an expensive city. Everything is expensive in London. You know, when I watch other mukbangers and they talk about how much this cost and how much that cost, and I'm sitting there like, hold on, what? I'm going to be doing a video, probably filming it next week, where I have I'm getting kebab. I'm not having no chips with it though. It's going to be chicken shish, lamb shish, doner kebab, salad, and 2 tubs of sauces. How much would that cost in London? I have a little guess before I mention how much mine is going to cost me. For chicken shish, lamb shish, it's all mixed. It's all one. It's not separate shish, separate like a chicken shish kebab, a lamb shish kebab, and a doner kebab. It's not all separate. It's one whole thing. Over 30 quid. All right, you're making me look silly now, Gary. You're supposed to say £5 or £10, but no, like from I've been watching other people, and they've been telling me like, oh, this cost me this much, and I'm sitting there and I've got a kebab. I'm like, oh my god, my kebab costs like £3 more than yours, and I don't even live in London. What the hell, you know? This chicken shish, lamb shish, and lamb doner is £18.50, which I find just crazy. You know, it's like having a large, it's just like having a large kebab or a mixed kebab or whatever. You know, but making me hungry. Nah. KFC ain't that expensive. What? I think Donald just joined the chat. Tell Tracy itself making you hungry then. On the plus side, if you get 5 back, it's only going to cost $13.50. No, because I'm going to be doing it on a normal video. On a normal mukbang, I get a lot more than £5. It's just on live stream. It don't have the same views. And I don't know, I've enabled monetization on lives, but I don't know how it works. Do you see an advert during the live? Am I sitting there like, oh guys, I'm gonna have this, and all of a sudden you have an advert through the live? I don't know how it works. You know, so yeah, on a normal video, I will get all that money back and more. You know, it don't bother me that much about it. It just bothers me is the fact that where I live is more expensive on food than it is in London. You know, it's crazy. I got an app for Betfred. Oh, I hate how they're just pummeling the ads with like all gambling crap, man. You know, you want to sit there and take away smoking ads because smoking is addictive and it's bad for you. What about gambling? Take all that away. Take all gambling ads away. You want to watch a live football match? During the adverts, half time, you probably get about 3, maybe 4 adverts. I'm talking a whole section, and don't even get me started about adverts during football matches. Like, you get to half time, you'll see adverts. They'll come back and they'll be like, and Arsenal are leading Manchester City by 1-0. Let's do an ad break. Why did you come back? Why did you bother coming back from an ad break just to say those 5 words and then disappear again for more adverts? Like, it triggers me. And it's on football where it's not free. You have to pay for the channels as well. So it's not like, oh, well, you're watching the football for free. It don't cost you nothing. So you can sit through these stupid adverts and then come back and be like, here's the scores from elsewhere in the league today. Advert again. Like, why come back? Why come back and sit there and be like, this is what's happening around the ground? Like, ooh. But yeah. Both Indian and Popeyes. I've got 2 very good places. Oh, nice. Can I... all good to know you and Tracy have options for your first date, Gary. I'm not a gambling man, but that bet ads, yeah, they are annoying. I mean, I don't gamble, you know, but so many people destroy their lives from gambling. You know, like gambling can destroy people's lives, and yet they're freely putting the adverts out there for everyone. hey, you can win this much money on our gambling site. Sign up today. It's like, why? You know, ban it all. You want to sit there and ban cereal for children before 9 p.m., but you don't want to ban gambling, do you not? You know, so many people have become degenerate gamblers or lost everything to gambling and taken their own life for stupid gambling. And yet the government want to still pump out adverts because how much money they make from it. All the money government makes from gambling. They don't care about you. You tried that pepper yet? Not the pepper itself. I've had the meat in the pepper. Yeah, I do apologise if I sound like I'm throwing a wobbly. I used to gamble, you know, and all they used to do was, even back then, shove gambling folks, gambling adverts down your throat and try and glorify gambling. So, you know, that's why I'm angry as well. Because years and years and years ago, I used to gamble. You know, I would get paid Friday and I'll be broke by Saturday. You know, having nothing to eat, having to find stuff to scrape together, having to ask people for money so I can get electric or gas or stuff, you know. Yeah, I just find it so triggering. I have mods in here. Can you not get rid of that egg noodle or woods or whatever? GG Woods or whatever. There's a sentence I never thought I'd hear. I've had that meat in the pepper. If you don't have PR have had good long issues, then don't bother. I don't understand what you said there. I haven't gambled in 34 years. I haven't gambled in 36 hours. No, checking. No, I haven't gambled in a long time. I'm thinking, what, 10 years? I think 10 years. But yeah. Is that real? Christian Eriksen has collapsed again on the pitch. That's got to be done. It's got to be time for him to call it. I booked Lucky Dip on Euros after a refund because it didn't work. Shop lady said, why? I said I didn't win. Yeah, I'm not going to finish the pepper. It's okay. It's not as soggy as I thought it was going to be because it's a roasted pepper. So I thought it might be like, it might lose its strength a bit and it might be a bit soggy. But you know what? It's actually not that bad. But I'm not going to finish the pepper now. All the lamb was good until that last one. That last little piece was really fatty. I don't like fatty bits of meat. I know how to stuff pepper. Yeah. If yours are cheaper, I say give it a go. It's not too bad, to be fair. I don't think it's worth a fiver, but if you like pepper as well, and if you, it might be worth it if you're going to eat the whole thing. I'm not going to eat the rest of the pepper, so it's probably not worth it for me. We have 59 people in the chat, 17 likes. Can you like the video, please? Right, this chicken. I forgot this curry's quite hot. Oh, yeah. I don't know why that happened. Ugh. I'm devastated. Gary risen up that bird, Tracy. Oh. All right, hot. Lower chicken madras. Oh, why did I get the chili? I should have just got a normal chicken tikka masala. Damn. And that was me saying it's got some heat, but it's not got over hot. Bloody is. Oh. Ah. You know what? I'm trying to think where I put it. I got a steak, yeah, from Morrison's. I got ribs, I got steak, I got mushrooms. I thought, yeah, let me have some ribs, steak, mushrooms, and chips. I think that'd be a good video. I got the steak. It was from their meat counter. They sent me the skinniest, tiniest bit of steak. I'm like, what the hell is that? It's a typical weight, 300. I think it's 350 grams, typical weight. They sent me like 200 and something grams, like so small. Just cannot do fat. Fat has feelings too. How much did all that cost you? About £33 for everything I got. Never tried fowl. I had fowl. Fowl's hotter than the vindaloo. The vindaloo is not as hot as the fowl. We'll share. T-bone them. Compromise of a sirloin and fillet. I like all my steaks medium rare. Yeah, you can't really have a fillet any other way. Probably why I'm skinny, not a fatty, Dean. Well, nothing wrong with the fatties. We try harder. I've got to take the chilies out, man. I can't. If I'm struggling, yeah, if I'm struggling with this as it is, how the hell do you think I'm gonna have any of these chilies? They're just too hot. Can you do a challenge eating video? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like they're boring unless you're competing against someone like someone on your level. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to compete against Beard Meats Food, because that's not a competition. He'll beat me in a race and then go have dinner with his family after. Like, it'll be nothing to him, you know. But when I was doing videos against Andy, the food man, against Jay's mukbangs, we are normal people. We're not competitive eaters. We're not competitive eaters, and we're not children, you know. And it's not fun if you're just if you're competing against each other. It's more fun because you're bouncing off of someone. Like, oh, I bet you can't eat this much, you know, so and so. But yeah. Dean, I don't understand how the government work out the price of everyday basic needs. Groceries are so stupid expensive. I don't know how they expect you to pay for everything. Well, we're lucky. We are very lucky. Is we have competition. There's lots of competition. Just think other countries where one company has a monopoly on groceries, they could charge you whatever they want, you know. So yeah, it's British, mate. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, rare because I like one that's loyal, hence the rare. That's the one sky. That guy in the sky. When I was on holiday, I put £0.5 every meal I was eating, 3, 4 plates every meal. You know what, Gary, mate? Trust me, you'll see. When I go to Morocco, I want to get my money's worth. Like that holiday cost me £600 for flights and accommodation and everything. So I want to at least have about £300 worth of food, value wise, not weight wise. Like I want to have about £300 worth of food. That way I could be like, well, my flights and accommodation only cost me 150 quid or 300 quid, sorry, 150 there, 150 back. So I'm like, that's not too bad. So yeah, I'm gonna be eating, but luckily I'm going to a it's an all you can eat. It's an all inclusive, so it's basically an all you can eat. And they've got it's a swim park, a water park. Sorry, swim park. It's a water park which has loads of swimming pools, and I'm going to be spending 90% of my time outside in the pool, swimming, just burning off that food. Not burning off, but making myself hungry again after eating that food, and then coming back and eating another lot of food. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't put on 30, 40 pounds myself while away. I actually laughed out loud. Thanks. Let's not all lads with the same brush, young lady. Shade in the summer, heat in the winter. The Sullivan's era is finally over, by the way. I don't know what a Sullivan is. How many beers are you going to have? I don't know. This is the third one. I might have the other two. I might not. I don't know. It depends on how long I'm going to be in alive for. I know, right? They're all fighting over you. Queue up and take your turn. That sky in the that guy in the sky ain't going anywhere. My family laughing at me, Dina. Every time I went up and said, going up again, are we? And I was like, yep, just leave me alone. I'm on holiday. Facts. Exactly. Like, I don't care if my family, because I'm going with my sister and her friend and all the kids. So I don't care if my sister turns around to me and says, you sure you want another plate? Yes. Always yes. I'm going to be in the pool all day long anyway, so we as a country now pay per more to those who don't work. Not working yet, living better. 100%. 100 million billion %. Like, I've said it for years and years and years and okay, not years and years and years and years, but I've said it for the past 5 years. I think people on benefits should get vouchers, and the vouchers should only be allowed on food items, not cigarettes, not scratch cards, not alcohol, food items. You know, why are you on benefits and still been able to, get loads of cigarettes and stuff like that? I've never agreed with that. I think that's ridiculous. Benefits are supposed to help people who are out of work eat, be able to eat food. So yeah, I totally agree. Like I remember I was on benefits for a short time, and I went to what was it? I went somewhere, and they was like doing a calculation because I was going for a job. This is when I was going for the Bosch job, to work at Bosch. I put through my how much I would get from Bosch, how many hours it would be, and everything like that. And it was like, congratulations, you are £5 better off in work. And I had to sit there thinking like, so I'm working 40 hours a week, because this is in the start before I got the same money as the other people. I did 40 hours a week for £5 basically, because I could have sat home and done nothing and got £5 less, But obviously after the 12 weeks, because I was on a minimum wage to start with, after 12 weeks, you either have to be given a full-time contract, or you get put on the same wage as the full-time people working there, so per hour. So obviously after the 12 weeks, it worked out much. I was earning a lot more than I would have on benefits. But yeah, it makes you laugh when they're like, congratulations, you're £5 better off in work. Like, what? Really? £5? West Ham owners, they know. I don't know what. I know one of them stepped down, but you know what? This beer. This is man's beer. This will put some. Oh God, didn't do that. This will put some hairs on your chest. Like, I'm not experienced with beers. I've had the normal. I've had Foster's, Carling and Carlsberg. One of them I hate. I don't know which one it was, whether it's Carling or Carlsberg. I had Budweiser. In a can is disgusting. In a glass bottle is nice. Stella and Foster's, I think I said. I'm not a beer connoisseur, but this is actually quite strong. It tastes like an actual beer. It doesn't taste like Foster's, where it just tastes like pea water. So it's actually not too bad. I have to give it to Angelo Poetti, Italian beer. It's actually, pretty decent. Can't really say for years. I miss working, but right now I can't because of my health. Oh no, in fact, 100%. You've only just come out of hospital as well, so it's gone crazy now. Eat and pay bills. I hope you well. Sorry, I can't stay long. I'm on holiday again, and I'm in Turkey. Oh, nice. I hope you're having a good time in Turkey, man. Went there last year. It was lovely. It was nice in Turkey. Can you do a cook along live stream? I am going to be doing one soon. I don't want to jinx it. Maybe. The weather's looking to be good, so maybe next week. We'll see. What? I don't know. It might be kebabs and rice, like different flavored kebabs and stuff, cooked on the plate and rice. But it's not guaranteed though. I'm hoping to. I won't know until the day of. Lunch vouchers are popular in the US, I believe. Yeah, what are they called? What are they called, man? What are food stamps in America? Like, introduce them here. Introduce them here. Because I'm telling you now, more people will be in work. Trust me on that. You know, you can walk into agency. You can walk into agency and find work. You know, agencies earn their money from having you in a job, earning money. So there's nothing bad about working for an agency. You know. So if they did food stamps here in the UK, do you know how many people will be in work? But then saying that, I was thinking the other day, with AI starting to take all the jobs, how are people going to earn money if AI is doing all the work? How are people going to have money to buy the stuff that AI are doing? I don't know. Mighty Red. To those who don't know, me and Dean used to game a lot on PlayStation. Why? What was your PlayStation name? Vamp loves Gary. Yeah, Vamp don't love me no more. I haven't heard. Oh my god, tongue tied. I haven't heard from Vamp in a long time. So she's dumped me for Gary. Society is in serious decline. Take me back to the days when people. Oh yeah. Foster's Assad's Carling's, just my opinion, is a choice. One of them, I can't remember which one it was. One of the beers, either Carling or Carlsberg. One of the two, don't know, I can't remember which one, is terrible. It's really bad. Like, I remember having it and I was like, yuck. Benefit money is too high. There's no incentive to get. No, there isn't. Gary, you're fully entitled to rest and recover. It's not a one to include. Desmond Country, mate, lad, I know, gets more than me. Even top tier benefits is crazy. They even pay for a private cleaner to do the stairs leading up to the. Oh my god, man! I would love to have someone have someone clean my house and not have to pay for it. You know, I pay someone to come and clean my house, and it costs me £25 an hour. I'd love someone coming. Oh my god! Let's say it slowly. I would love someone to come and do it, and have the government pay for it. The system is I learned another song today, dinner. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. I've never heard of them. What, Stephen? Why you got to do that? Just said who I was. I don't know. I didn't see. You must have a good, well-paid job if you can afford a cleaner. Not really. I earn money on YouTube as well. So And it's not, I don't have a cleaner every single day come in. They do they basically do an hour a week. So every 2 weeks they do 2 hours, which is nothing. You know, so it's basically £100 a month, which is a portion of how much I get per month from YouTube. So it's yeah. How much do you earn from YouTube a month? It depends on the month. Average 300, 400, give or take. I'm really drunk now because I've had. It was 5 I took, wasn't it? I've had 2.5 beers. Sarah, thank you. I'm great, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I give up. You lot are doing song lyrics. I don't know what the song is, so I find it so weird. So much. Yeah, see, it don't bother me, you know, because I'm not in it for. It don't bother me so much because I'm not in it for the money. Like, so when people ask me, that's just pocket money. That's just like extra money in your pocket per month. You know, like if it bothered me, I would probably do at least, like, if I was trying to do YouTube just for money, I would do at least 4 videos a week. Like 4 videos a week, I'd be on about what, 7, maybe £800 a month. Pardon me. Okay, British Dog. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you on PlayStation, but they're saying that I haven't really played PlayStation myself neither. I don't know if you've noticed. Whenever I've been playing. What is that kid stuff? It was on Xbox and then it came onto PlayStation. Roblox, that's the one. Yeah, I don't know if you've taken a look at my recent gameplay. Yeah, it's my nephew. When he comes over, he plays Roblox. Like, I don't get Roblox. It's one of the biggest scams there is, because kids will ask you to buy Robux, but you'll buy something, but it's on that one single game. Out of thousands and thousands of games on that Roblox, you pay real money for whatever on one game. That's it. If you don't play that one game again, you've just wasted your money, for one. And you can't transfer that thing that you bought. You can't go use it on other games. It's crazy, man. I find it. Where we are. I didn't hope you will. I'm good, thank you. Well, that beautiful song. Gary, you are indirectly calling me. Don't you take a cut of your earnings, then you get robbed by HMRC? No. Because for HMRC to take money, you need to earn over a certain amount. You know, you have to declare it to HMRC. You have to do a self-assessment tax return. But if you're not making £10,000 a year, they're not taking nothing from you. You know. Like YouTube take a cut, but you don't see the cut that YouTube takes, so it don't hurt as much. Love for watching your videos. I'm glad you're back. Thank you, man. I'm happy to be back. Oh my god, I'm happy to be back. Oh, you've gone to Xbox. Fair enough. You got 25 likes and 50 watching. Where are the likes, people? Like my video. I don't think there's nothing wrong with children going on Roblox. Just don't add any friends on there. Just play your own game, do your own thing, and leave it like that. There are bad people on that game. I don't know. Yeah, it's not surprised me. They take 45%. But if you don't give your details, like if you don't give all your details to Google, they take 30% of what you earn for American tax. You have to opt out of not paying tax in America. I'm not in America. I'm based in the UK, so why am I paying America 30% of what I earn? Even if I earn £100, America would want 30 quid from that. From the get-go. Straight away. Before I receive my money, America would want their 30%. So you have to opt out of that as well. So not only are you paying, like you said, 45% for YouTube, is YouTube's cut before you get yours. Yeah, America tax want to start charging you 30% as well. And unless you opt out and be like, hello, I'm based in the UK, you ain't taking none of my money. And no one tells you that at first. I think for the first 2 months, I was paying £30 tax. I was supposed to get that back. Did I fuck? Bad. Hotter than I thought it was going to be. Really hotter than I thought it was going to be. You don't think there's anything wrong with Roblox? So I didn't hear that. If you're a kid and you're just playing the games are crappy little like games. If you're not speaking to anybody on there, I don't see the problem with it. I don't agree with all this Robux thing. And you're having your kids pester you. Can I get Robux? Can I get Robux? Because I want to get a cosmetic item. And then they'll go play another game. And it's like, oh, where's that cosmetic item? Oh, it's on that game over there that I played like a week ago. But, YouTube. If you had 1 million subs, on average, I would guess about £5,000 a month. But that's a guess. I don't know. I've not even thought about it because I'm nowhere near it. So I'm just enjoying doing this for fun. What airline are you using to go to Morocco? I'm not giving details of what day it is, what hour it is. I'm not having issues with people calling up and doing some stupidness. You're the adult, let them pester. Vamp, wish you were in bed with... Stephen, man, do better. Like, seriously. How sad do you have to be to act like that to someone you've never met? Ah! You know, like, act your age, man. Do better. Seriously, do better. You should be able to set a agent limit. Random people can add you or talk to. I have no idea. I've never played it. Is the food? Yes, the food is food. In locked up in your brain. Normally, creators get £220 per 1,000 views. There's 25. No, because when it £2 per 1,000 views, not £20. But I don't know. I'm not 100%. Stephen is harmless. It's dead for a sec. Creeps is out. Yeah, like Steve might be harmless, but it's cringy, man. You know, like, don't you value yourself any higher than that? Speaking to some random person you don't know, and you might be like, I'm just joking, man. Why are you taking it so seriously? It just shows how you carry yourself. That's all, really. Plus, Vamp Diva is taken. She's Gary's. You're watching the Sean Ryder show with Ryan Montgomery? Never heard of it. It's all good fun. But it's not, though. You know what I could do with Speckball, man? I was actually laying in bed earlier thinking like, oh, I want to do spaghetti bolognese. But I filmed it before my break on the channel, I think 2 months ago. I don't want to be doing another spag bowl, but I just really fancy it. I really fancy it. So I'm going to do spag bowl. Whether it's going to be next week or the week after, I'm not 100% sure. We will see. I just don't want to. This is so spicy. Damn. I had the How is this hotter than a vindaloo? I hate it because it has that. I like spice. I do. I really like spice. I enjoy spice. But I hate spice when you have that metallic taste in your mouth. That's when I feel like it gets a bit like, ugh. I don't understand why. It's not like I've been shaking the beers up or anything. what motorbike do I ride now? Right now, I'm riding a Yamaha MT-03. I also have a Kawasaki ER5. Look at you, Vamp Diva. Then why don't you message me anymore? I'm not going to have the last one. This will be last one. I'm getting really full up now. That Burger King video, there was a fry on your burger for a while. Probably. I don't know. I had lasagna and garlic bread. Oh, don't, man. I would much prefer to have lasagna or spaghetti bolognese than an Indian. I would have enjoyed that much more today than having an Indian. I'm just, just don't tell anyone else. I'm just going to tell you, okay? Other people might think this bad of me. Oh, pardon me. I do apologise. I didn't mean to burp out loud. I'm joking. No, like, I would have much preferred having spaghetti bolognese tonight, man. Like, I don't mind Indian on a rare occasion, but I'm not the biggest fan. Like I said, the last Indian I had was the last time I had it on the channel. I don't know when that was. Whether that was a live stream or you know what? I don't think I've had an Indian non-live, so not live, just normal meal in a long while, you know. Damn. Yeah, I don't remember having it just as a normal mukbang, you know. It's always been my go-to for a live. You tried? Not really. Oh, pardon me. Not tired. When you come to London, I bet. Although, if hey, well, if that's the case, Donna, or who is it? I'll get remarried to whoever that person I was married to and had a kid with. I actually don't. I don't have milk. I was hoping that would take away some of the heat. It didn't. But yeah, oh. Hey, Gerard, how you doing, man? Good to come onto one of your lives and everyone talking normal and getting on and not trolling. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's a little bit of banter, but it's friendly banter, you know? It's like, it's not like a toxic atmosphere in here. There is going to be a toxic atmosphere in my house, though. I can't. What, man? Eh? Every time you want attention, I give it to you. You don't want attention. Eh? I like cuddles. Look at me. I love cuddles and snuggles and kisses. Right? You don't. Every time I try and snuggle you, you're just like trying to escape all the time. Can we do a meet and greet? I have to have more. Either we do a meet and greet in London, where a lot of my viewer base is, and then we just pick a random pub and we all meet there in this pub. Especially, preferably one that does food. Oh, just so handsome. Eh? Eh? I swear, if I was a human version of Baloo, I would be having ladies knocking my door every day. Wouldn't I? Be rejecting them left, right, and centre. Yeah. Eh? Because you are so handsome. I don't think. Oh. Oh. I mean, look at this. How handsome is that? Eh? See, look, every time I try and just go away. I think you'll find my message was left unread. Really? I have to check because I haven't seen. I've been on my thingy, my phone, speaking to my mum and that. I hadn't seen anything, so I'll have to look after the live stream. The stolen moments we share in chat will forever hold a place. Yeah, see, you know what I do love? I love interacting with you. I do. But I also love, like, you having friendly conversation with each other as well. You know, because at least that way you're entertaining each other during the live. It's not. Obviously, I'm not very great at entertaining when it's a live stream and I've got no one to bounce off of. But when you have someone to just chat to in a live, it's kind of decent as well. Oh, pardon me. Sheep, how you doing? Yeah, ask a question. It's like banter between. Yeah, pretty much. Getting a grin on the map, yeah. Good to see you back. Thank you. How can I become handsome like you? Well, you know, not everyone has the physique that I have. You know, right? You know, Right Said Fred years ago. He made the song. It was about me. He was jealous, and it was about me. Too sexy for my body. Too sexy, yes. I'm a model. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Unfortunately, it's just something that I was born with. Yes, really. No, like 100%. The last thing I saw was a message I sent you on my. I haven't checked. I need to check my phone, but I would take a screenshot if I've not received anything from you. I would take a screenshot and send it so you can see. Like whatever it was you sent, I haven't seen it. Nobody called me babe before. Ain't that what what's her face said? Pamela Anderson. Don't call me babe. You know what? Naughty Colleen. great mind and all that. Just look at you cheating. All right. I will send you a screenshot after the live is done. We'll soon see. It's good to see you. Tammy, thank you. No, it's good to see you too, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Can we meet at the Mongol? I don't know the place. Like I said, Fred, you're showing your age now. Yeah? What's wrong with that? Said Fred? I'm not lying. I'll screenshot you now. I've never been married. Done a few 6-7 year relationships. I'm under 40. Damn. Did Right Said Fred have a follow-up tune? No, I'm thinking of. I'm sure Right Said Fred had a few videos. I don't think he was a one-hit wonder. Because there's a few one-hit wonders. Like, oh, what is that band? Trying to think. No, not Right Said Fred. Is it Fats and Small? Was it Fats and Small? Feel like chocolate boy. There's that chocolate. Woo. I think that was a one-hit wonder. But there's been a few. I never looked at Right Said Fred as a one-hit wonder, so you might have had a follow-up song. Or you might have had songs before that. I'm not sure. What's the blue? How I make my name blue. Oh, that's basically moderators. A moderator, their name is in blue. So they can control the chat. So if anyone's been, actually nasty, they can hide the people from the chat. Unfortunately, they need reminding to block people. How's the curry? The curry's hot, man. I messed up. I wanted something with a bit of a kick. I like a chicken tikka masala. I wanted like a little more kick than that. So I got a chicken tikka chili. Blew my head off. Like, I made sure on this live stream I had enough to eat for the video. But this curry is so spicy. And you know what the annoying thing is? I don't know if you noticed this. If you have a curry and you leave it and you heat it, it just gets so much hotter than it did. Extreme more than words. I don't know. Like, I've not invested in this band. I just know that they was #1 in the charts the day I was born. And that is I'm living in a land down under. Hey, hey. And I'm in my thunder. Is Land Down Under by, oh my god, who is it? I knew it, who it was for a long time. Land Down Under. Oh my god, I can't remember now. But yeah, I don't know if that's a one-hit wonder or not. But that's the only song of theirs I know. He got a foul in the fridge. No, not in the fridge. Yeah, kiss at the end. I've tried like just having the yogurt. Oh, the mint is strong in that one. How big is it? 1/2 inch. Okay, that's being generous. Men at Work, yes. Oh my god, yeah. So I don't know if Men at Work Land Down Under was the UK #1 when I was born. I don't know if that was a one-hit wonder from Men at Work, but yeah. But that was good. I actually love that song anyway. So yeah, like, what was it I watched? I think it was from the movie. I think the first time I heard it, I think was from the movie Kangaroo Jack. I think it was a comedy movie. I think it was Kangaroo Jack. I heard it the first time, and yeah, like I found out, like, what was it? There was something. We said, "Oh, what was your birth movie? So your birth song?" And I'm like, "What do you mean birth song?" And I read it, and it was like, "Oh, what was #1 when you was born?" I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "What was #1 February 1983?" And it come up, Land Down Under, Men at Work. I'm gonna order food for you, Dino. It's coming soon. Well, if you pay for it, then good job. If you don't, then all you're doing is wasting other people's ingredients. How much was it? All of that? About 30 quid. Give like 33 quid total. It's Australia's national anthem. I don't know. I didn't know that much. All right, Donna, man, I appreciate you being here as long as you have. I'm just gonna finish this beer. I'm not gonna finish the curry. Like, I'm just gonna be sitting there, like, head blown off. So I'm just gonna finish the last of the can, and then I will be going myself. But yeah, like, if you don't come back, then I appreciate you for stopping by. Hope everything's good with your brother. If enough of that, otherwise it's time to block you, and I will block you myself. You know, once or twice, ha ha ha, very funny. Constantly, not called for. So keep going, and I will block this account as well, because I'm sure this is not your first. I'm sure there's been many other accounts that you've created. So yeah. all the Sag stuff. It's fine. Sagaloo, Sagaloo. Yeah, see, I did, in my basket, I had Sagaloo, Bombay potatoes. I took them out because the lamb kufte was supposed to have potatoes in it. You know, look, I've got the shakes because I've not had any chips or potatoes in my dinner. You know, so. Right, fuck off, idiot. I told you once already to be respectful. You want to be stupid, then look, see how much? 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds it took me to do that. I bet it took you longer than 3 seconds to create the account. You know, just ugh. I'm about 2 hours younger. I appreciate your persistence. Well, you know, I get what I pay for. Let's just say that, Gary. You know, I don't pay anything, so I have to do it all myself. Yeah, no, of course. Like, I don't mind the occasional, like, silly comment and stuff like that. But when you want to sit there and dominate the chat with silly comments, no. We're having a good time here. We're having the we're having the occasional, like, backwards and forwards and mucking about and stuff. But when it gets too much, it's just like, no. What a weird lad. It's probably made several accounts just to be nasty. Reps, thank you, I appreciate that. Don't the next week of videos, don't have high expectations. I swear it's only 2 videos I filmed, right? No, I've not filmed 3, have I? I filmed a cheese toasty and tomato soup. And the Greg's Too Good To Go mukbang. Because there was actually a mukbang this time, because it's Greg's. It's actually food you can eat. But then saying that, I didn't enjoy the restaurant video. I felt like I let you guys down, and I never had any negativity from that video. When I went and tried the food in the restaurant, inside when the food was there and I started eating, it was fine. But the intro, I didn't manage to do it. Well, I did the intro. I didn't realize that the camera shut off for the intro. I didn't realize until I got home to edit. I'm like, let me edit it. I thought it was fantastic. I got off the bike. I had the camera facing toward the shop. I said, here is where I'm eating. Went through the door. Said to the girl, hi, I spoke to someone previously. If I could film. And they said, yes. I said, is it still the case? You know, I did all of that on camera and everything. It was great. But there was nothing there. No footage. So I didn't think that was good. But everyone thought that was great. So you might enjoy the Greg's one. I don't know. I'm only disappointed because you can't see in the distance the road, the trees, the bushes. When I'm looking at a restaurant and saying, I'm going to come and film here. I'm going to go film there. Oh, this is Starbucks. Like, you never saw it. All you saw was the road, you know? So, yeah, don't judge my channel based on next week's videos. That's all I'm saying, you know? But... Why would I get hurt? Is Brazil on tonight? No, ain't the World Cup starting in like 4 days? It is 4 days, right? It's either 3 days or 4 days. Oh God. It's the World Cup is either 3 days or 4 days. So I'm not sure. Right, well, oh gosh, Eriksen did collapse again. He did. Shit, man. He's got to hang up his boots, man. Like, I'm sure he's got kids and a family. You know, he had was it a defibrillator or was it a pig's heart? Something he had fitted due to when he was at, who was he at when he collapsed? Was it Brentford or was it Tottenham? I can't remember which team he was at when he collapsed. But yeah, he had an operation. It's got to be time. You know, now's the time to relax now, man. For your kids and wives and stuff's sake. Still friendly's got really? Oh my God, we play like, yeah, but when that under 17s or under something, it's not the main team. Football's coming home. Can I be honest? I hope it don't come home. Not while it's in America. Because nobody can afford to go and watch it. No normal person can afford to go to America and watch the World Cup. So I feel like if we win the World Cup this year, it's going to be like a bit subdued. It's not going to be like as good as it would be if it was in Europe, where the prices was reasonable for the games, the prices was reasonable for hotels and flights and trains and stuff. Like, America wanted to charge, I think they've changed it now, but America wanted to charge over $100 for a train ticket to the stadium. Like, yeah. So I personally don't want it to come home in America. 4 years' time, let it come home in Europe or Asia even, or Middle East. I don't care. You know, because no one is going to overcharge as much as that America has. Absolutely disgusting what America has done. When America bid to host the World Cup, they said prices are going to be this much, this much. They lied. They've skyrocketed the prices to stupid levels. The most expensive World Cup in history. So yeah, I'd rather it not come home. Thursday 11th it starts. Okay. Leave me hanging upside down like a bat. Kane got the winner last night. Oh, really? Did we have? I'm a plastic England fan. I didn't even know we played last night. I thought it was the under 21s or the under 17s. I saw some young kid get like a manager, player of the match or whatever. I thought it was the youngins playing. Spain will win it. Maybe. Didn't nobody complain about Qatar though? Not as much as Qatar was not as much as America. People only complained about Qatar because it was like it was politics what was going on in Qatar, like women not having a vote, and like Saudi Arabia was having an issue with women's rights and stuff like that. That was the only issue about the Qatar. That and the fact that alcohol is not widely available in Qatar, which is their law. It's fine. I accept that. Their law states it's a non-alcoholic place. But I didn't know they complain about Qatar. Oh my God, man. Like, how pathetic are you? Like, how sad are you? Like, it's one guy that's had to have been blocked 4 times already. Like, do you have no life? Grow up. I don't understand what you're expecting. Am I supposed to go, no, you won't leave me alone? Just, don't. There was like a tent or something that was set up where they could drink in Qatar. But I think it was all about something to do with women's rights. People's complaining about, like, how can you sit here and let this country host it when they have no rights for women, or they're having issues with women's rights? It's like saying you're acknowledging the fact that they don't agree with women's rights in that country, sort of situation. That's the issue that was with Qatar, which I get. Like, it's like let's pretend the Euro 2028 let's pretend the Euro 2028 is going to be in Russia. It's not, but let's pretend. That's like saying we are saying what Russia's done with the Ukraine is acceptable because now we're going to go and go into Russia and do like a Euro 2028 in Russia and stuff like that. Like, no, it should be boycotted. So the fact that women in Qatar have no rights, that they have no rights whatsoever, shouldn't be a thing. And the fact that you're hosting a World Cup in that country is saying you don't care about women's rights. You don't care about what women are going through right now in that country. So yeah, I get why there was complaints about the World Cup in Qatar, but it weren't about the money and stuff like that. It was about the lack of respect that the women's had over there. Human rights, no one bitches about the Middle East. It's not just about women's rights in Qatar. I don't know. I just know there was an issue in Qatar about. I know there was about women's rights. I don't know what else was there. Don't talk if you're not educated. Oh, for fuck's sake. How many fucking accounts have you got, you fucking retard? Like, Jesus. Hello. Yes, I have loads of accounts. Well, all your accounts are going to get blocked. All of them are going to get blocked. Well done. Okay. The working conditions as well. You know, don't dismiss women's rights was an issue, but okay, working conditions was also an issue in them building the stadiums and stuff, because they had to build loads of stadiums. You know about as much as Qatar as you do Roblox. Well, I'm not. I don't care about what happens in Qatar. Thing it, but it was one of the issues. I saw an article. Well, I saw articles because it's more than one. The fact that the World Cup was going ahead, even though women had no rights in their own country. So it wasn't just about the people dying building the stadiums. There was more than one thing. Well, they brought in so many immigrants. Working conditions and the heat was appalling. Oh yeah, like, yeah. It was about the shambolic human rights, slave labor, gay people, etc. Not about women's rights. Yeah, but it was also about women's rights. So don't sit there and dismiss it had nothing to do with women's rights, because it did. It it had to do with safety building the stadiums. Yes, I remember. Since you said that, I remember that now. I remember reading about how people have died building these stadiums, because these stadiums would be purposely built just for the World Cup. They was only being built for the World Cup, and people was falling behind schedule, was being forced to do it faster, and people was dying on it, and was being paid less than minimum wage. But that wasn't the only situation. You can shoot your shot. It's a free country. I'm dismissing it because the uproar was not about women's rights. I'm one woman. Yeah, no, obviously. But the uproar was more than one thing. It wasn't just about the working conditions for building the stadiums. It may have been a big part, but it wasn't the only part about the Qatar World Cup. Oh my God. How many accounts you got? That's fine. I'll block you. Blocked another account of yours. How sad do you have to be? Must make accounts to try and get a rise out of Dean. I'm stealing all the chips in the world just because you're not listening. Never about women's rights. And I'm trying to say women's rights had a part to play in it. Maybe not as big a part as the lack of working conditions and hiring immigrants to come over to build the stadiums. It may not have been as high a part, but it did play a part for some people. The lack of like maybe before the buildings started happening and they started building the stadiums, and then they realized that they're hiring immigrants. So maybe before, when they was bidding for the World Cup, the issue was about, well, women don't have equal rights. Women have no rights. So us accepting a bid from Qatar is like us agreeing that women have no rights in that country. So, maybe as the bidding was happening, it was about women. But everyone got over that because no one cares. But after they started building the stadiums, maybe then it was replaced with maybe it was replaced with the working conditions of the workers who are building the stadiums, which is going to be earning Qatar billions. We are going round in circles here, Okay, I'm completely wrong. It was nothing to do with women. Fuck women in countries which had no rights. It's nothing to do that. It's 100% to do with the people dying building the stadiums. That's all it was about. Fuck. Oh my God. Like, hide another one. How Oh, you got rid of him. I thought that was me. I clicked over that thing as well. Well, your wages are in the post, Gary. I tell you what, I'll keep my money in my pocket and I'll treat you to a takeaway when I'm down in London instead. How about that? I think I've done 2. I blame Donna. I'm having to get rid of 2 people. If she's back from looking after her brother, I'm joking. But yeah, no, like, it'd be good, man. I'm so tempted to eat, man. I'm so tempted to eat, but I know how spicy it is. Even with the chilies put on the other plate, I know how spicy it is, man. I can't. I really can't. Who wins the World Cup? You leave Donna alone. Yeah, don't tell her when she comes back. I don't know. I don't know. It should be France, if I'm honest. But I don't know. Put mint sauce don't do nothing. I had some curry, then I tried mint sauce and it done nothing. So I feel like pouring it over the curry is going to do even less. But yeah. You know what? If it wasn't so spicy, I would agree with you. Like a curry sandwich sarnie is lovely. But because it's really spicy now, when it gets left to like not marinate, but when it gets left to kind of like, okay, marinate, it'll be hotter tomorrow. So one bite and I'll be like, it's going to be difficult to eat tomorrow for sure. I'm off to bed soon. See you soon. It was nothing to do with women's rights. The live started 2 hours and 8 minutes ago. Right, I'm going to call it there. There's no point opening the other beer. I'll just put it back in the fridge. Yeah, I'm going to call it there before this absolute loser decides to make, what, a 6th account now? Just in this one live alone? To come back and say some BS? Like, ugh. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. I know. I did hover over his name first because as soon as he come in and it was like Dean something, I'm like, yeah, this guy's a fucking idiot. But I thought no, because there's a slight chance that he's not an absolute prick. It's a proper person. I held off. And then when they come in and said another comment, I was like, for fuck's sake, I should have just fucking blocked him from the start. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. I'm going to go for an early night because I've got an appointment tomorrow. And see everyone later.